Have you ever watched Cartoon Network? Different characters from different eras clash in this Super Smash Bros. Clone. Is it a good game though? Let's find out. First up, presentation. Some cool 2D animations in the story mode. However, in story mode there is no voiceovers besides Space Ghost narrating it. Why was Space Ghost not a playable character, by the way? But anyway.
Let's see what's on Cartoon Network. Ah, Dexter's on. What's Dexter working on there? Ooh, I think I remember this episode. Is this the one where Dexter builds a travel machine? Oh, no. Definitely don't remember this episode. Look out, Dexter! Hey, I was watching that. Who flipped the channel? What's this? The K&D Sector 5 treehouse. Where's number 1? This doesn't look good. What a disaster! What's happening to these worlds? Man, you know, things are getting bad when even the Grim Reaper stands on the brink of annihilation. Wait, that's Phil Gas, Ben 10's enemy. But what's he doing in Chowder's world? This is so messed up. Yes, Ben Tennyson. Finally a hero who can help.
The animation in 3D parts of the story is kind of lazy. The characters just stand there and do nothing or just move their mouths randomly. The story itself is pretty simple. Something happens to draw in these different universes. It's exactly what a game like this needs. Simple and to the point. The menu's ugly though. I mean, look at it. That's a pretty bad menu. So overall, the presentation really lets this game down. Now let's look at gameplay. The gameplay is very much like Super Smash Bros. The story mode first, it plays like the Subspace Embassy. It's not quite as good, however. They do though split it up with mini games, like a first-person shooter, or my favourite of playing as Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls in a 2D side-scrolling shooting game. You can play the story mode with friends too in local multiplayer, and if you see my other reviews you know I like local multiplayer. The main part of the game now, the battle mode, the heart of any good fighter. It's so fun. There's items to grab and use like it in Super Smash Bros. You fight on the 2D plane like on Super Smash Bros. And you build up your energy and you unleash your PTE. PTEs are punch time explosions, which are like when you have the final smash on Smash Bros. These are fun, and here's my two favourites.
Cycle these eco-villains!
know that didn't feel good because it looked awful.
Extras. Everything you do earns coins to buy levels and costumes in TV shows, clips. I won't show the clips though, as they're so worth buying yourself if you happen to be a fan of those shows. And if I show you now, there'd be no point in you going back and buying them, because they're really short. Not too deep in terms of extras, but enough to add some more replay value. So next up, final verdict. XL adds new characters and some new aspects that are not in the 3DS version, but still a pretty lazy port, and a lazy Smash Bros. Clone. However, it's still fun. I give it 7 out of 10. The presentation lets it down, and on occasion there has been glitches like falling through floors. And no decent game can have a glitch where you fall through a floor constantly. That said, 7 out of 10.